Since 2018, Boogie2988's career has been in a YouTube death spiral. The main reason is his Mr. Rogers mask slipping, revealing his true persona of an awful, manipulative person. After everything Boogie has said and done, killing his channel day by day, he still managed to hold on to a very small audience who still liked and believed in him. It is debatable whether Boogie's channel has already had the final nail in the coffin, however, I think as of recent events, the coffin has finally received the last nail. Boogie2988, once a respected YouTuber, turned Lolcow and devolved into a scammer and liar. October 2022 was when Boogie entered financial hell. Boogie uploaded a video stating how he had become broke due to losing all his money in the crypto market, e-begging his audience for donations due to his reckless decision.
You know, I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things. But the biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg. I took some financial advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily. I took the advice, but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. That sucks. That really sucks. It is what it is, though. I mean, like, I've come to terms with it, but I need to get back to work. I have some savings, but they're going quickly. And if I don't start live streaming and making content and getting ad revenue and stuff again, I'm gonna lose everything. If you're in a position where you only have like $1 or $5, you can super chat that when you like a video. You can pledge $5 a month, $10 a month on the channel membership program. And if you do that, if we can get up to like 100 members, I want to start making special clips and videos that'll stay member only for the people who want to see that stuff. Well, my way of saying thank you to you guys.
This video received backlash, not just because how he irresponsibly handled his savings, but also because a year prior he was bragging about how wealthy crypto had made him.
So I don't want you stressed about me. I don't want you worrying about me. If I walk away from YouTube tomorrow, know that I will be just fine. Never feel pressured to get one of those memberships down below. Never feel pressured to subscribe on Twitch. Never feel pressured to make a donation or interact with one of my sponsors. Never feel pressured to buy a t-shirt.
Just remember, the reason this video was filmed in his garden is because if it was filmed in his office, we'd all be able to see his thousands of dollars worth of arcade machines, magic cards, and gaming memorabilia. This is the most interesting case study, watching someone who hasn't had to work in over a decade finally have to go back to work. I squandered my money and now need you guys to bring it back out of your pockets. This is what the title really means. Ultimately, Boogie's e-begging video worked as he received several donations from fans, but also increased the amount of hate, something Boogie did not understand why he was receiving.
I did do the YouTube thing. Hey, like the videos, share it with a friend. If you like my stuff, check out my Patreon or my merch. Every YouTuber does that, and I saved it for the end of the video. But if you look at the beginning, what I asked for was for you to come back and maybe watch my new content, and if you like it, stick around. I don't understand why everybody got so mad. So I don't even feel bad. People are mad. I still don't care. I don't feel bad.
A year after Boogie put himself into financial trouble, a documentary was released about him. No, not a rise and fall documentary that everyone on this website has made about him, but an in-person documentary created by Mike Clem. Mike Clem spent several months with Boogie, documenting his life and essentially showcasing how depressing it had become after his reckless financial decisions. Excluding the crypto situation, the documentary exposed how Boogie progressively lost savings, ranging from spending over $200,000 on sex workers, to thousands on lawyer fees for committing aggravated assault, and thousands on unnecessary items. Because Boogie has all these expenses and YouTube ad revenue no longer supports his expenses, you would assume Boogie would be looking for a regular job to support himself. Well, in the documentary, Mike took Boogie to a professional staffing agency to help him find a job. However, Boogie intentionally sabotaged the interview.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed. So there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I'm also a pedophile. Should mention I'm also a felon.
Okay. What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
About 2 years.
She recognized right away that you don't want a job. It's not about how hireable you are. Luckily for Boogie, Keemstar came to his aid by getting him to join a show called Lolcow Live, a channel additionally hosted by Wings of Redemption and Tommy C. Several months later, Boogie would find himself in his next controversy that officially pulled the plug on his channel. On June 26th, Boogie uploaded a video imitating Andrew Tate while promoting a crypto coin called Fatty.
Fatty is a community for like-minded individuals that are broken free from the matrix. True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin. Fatty for life.
What fans of Boogie who bought the crypto coin didn't realize was that the crypto coin Boogie promoted was a scam and just another pump and dump. Boogie then excused his actions of promoting the scam coin by tweeting, "As this was explained to me, it's a meme coin. It's a joke. It's not to be taken seriously. It's for people that think shit like this is funny and they have money to burn. If you're not rich, then just laugh and enjoy. If you're rich and want to fuck around with your money, then do this for a laugh." CoffeeZilla, someone who is known for exposing scams, would upload a video where he called Boogie about the scam.
That just because he said, hey, don't buy this unless you're rich, that nobody was going to put their money in. A few hours later, $3 million worth of trading volume had been done. And I tried to tell him and explain to him that that's how these deals work. Insiders pay you, the celebrity, to go ahead and promote something. They paid him $10,000. And then people end up buying the coin.
While on the call, Boogie made horrible excuses as to why he had scammed his fans, using excuses that he had told his fans beforehand that it was a scam and that he needed the money to pay for his cancer diagnosis.
How much did you get paid for this total?
I was given $5,000 up front with a promise of $5,000 on the back end after a week of coming on the Telegram, doing some live streams, doing some tweets about it, and all along the ways, talking about how it's a shit coin that'll make you go broke. I told them they won't make money. I literally told you you'll go broke buying this coin.
You
can't
think
in the tweets and in the videos, I said, don't buy this coin. You'll go broke. If you want to be broke like me, buy this coin. I very, very much need the money. I'm on $1,800 for the medications right now. I need the money to pay for that. I have a $2,000 a month mortgage. I genuinely would like very much to keep my home. I'd very much like, but I don't want to do it at the price of ripping anybody off. And
that is kind of what's happened here a little bit, though. You know that.
Even if Boogie promoted the scam to pay for his medical bills, it still doesn't make it right. As shown previously in this video, Boogie could just get a normal job to help pay his debts, but he refuses to.
Are you willing to try to avoid the damage you might do to people by, 1, not selling your tokens, and 2, maybe giving back the back half of, you said the first half is spent. I don't know if that's true. I'm just trusting you here. But actually giving back the $5K you're going to be making back to the community, locking it, making sure that people aren't going to get hurt further?
No, I'm going to pay my medical bills next month with that last half, and I'm sorry to anybody that's disappointed with that.
Boogie would then have a meltdown on Twitter, claiming that the Fatty coin was targeted towards millionaire crypto bros, and makes an unprovable statement that none of his fans bought the coin. I genuinely thought if I said don't buy it, people wouldn't buy it. Who knew people would want to be broke so bad? Boogie would then make up even more excuses about why he had promoted the crypto scam. Initially it was because he had to pay his medical bills, but then the reason changed to Keemstar not paying him for hosting on Lolcow Live.
And after multiple different lies, after multiple different excuses, Boogie uttered this lie that pissed me off so much. Boogie told CoffeeZilla that he can't refund the money because he's not getting paid from Lolcow Live. He's not getting paid. He literally lied to CoffeeZilla, acting like he wasn't getting a check from this f***ing show. So I asked him about it. I said, why'd you say that to CoffeeZilla? And you know what Boogie told me? He goes, oh, well, I didn't think we were getting paid this month because we had to pay for the trip. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Since when is a f***ing flight for two fat f***s for wherever the f*** you live to here $10,000?
Keemstar would then confront Boogie about his statements to CoffeeZilla while live on the Lolcow channel, although what transpired next was the exposure of the biggest scandal Boogie's made in the entire 17 years he's been on YouTube. Debate Bro streamer Destiny would join the live stream after Keem and Boogie's argument and question Boogie about his cancer diagnosis. To give context, in November 2022, Boogie uploaded a video stating that he had a rare form of cancer, polycythemia vera.
I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera, which basically makes your body produce too many red blood cells. And when I started taking that testosterone supplement 7 or 8 years ago, however long it's been, we knew that this was a possibility. You never think you're going to be the guy who gets that side effect though, right? You never think it's going to be you. But sometimes it is. It has to be somebody.
In the Lolcow livestream, Destiny believed that Boogie had been faking his cancer diagnosis and began questioning him, to which Boogie poorly defended himself.
You are faking your cancer diagnosis, Boogie.
Okay, let's hear that.
Did the doctor ever tell you, or did he ever say the word cancer?
He said polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer, as he explained it to me.
So why are you talking about expensive cancer treatments if they don't even know if you have cancer? That nothing
Because
has been
they're treating it, dipshit. Because they've been treating it for 2 fucking years.
How are they treating it, Boogie?
Blood test, blood thinners, bloodletting, medications. They're trying to get my weight down. I'm seeing the doctor every 3 fucking months. I'm doing blood tests every fucking month. Are
we treating a blood cancer without actually confirming it yet? For 2 years you've been having a cancer treatment without confirming there's actually cancer there?
Because it was in my blood markers, and that's pretty goddamn definitive. You can Google that, Destiny. When you have the hormones, when you have the hormone in the blood that is produced by this cancer, it's pretty goddamn definitive. It doesn't show up for just the sakes of it.
The easy thing here is if there are blood markers that definitively confirm polycythemia vera as a blood cancer, then why are they doing a biopsy?
Because I'm insisting on it, because I'm hoping they're wrong.
No, wait. Why would you have to insist on a biopsy if you can confirm with with blood markers? It's because you
I'm
can't.
hoping that I are wrong.
The only way Boogie was able to prove he had polycythemia vera was to show everyone his medical records. Now, if you know Boogie, he's an open book who has shared his entire life story publicly, so you would assume he would undoubtedly share his medical records to prove Destiny wrong. However, Boogie refused to, even when he was offered thousands of dollars to do so.
I'm never showing any of these motherfuckers my medical papers. Go f yourself. I said that 2 years ago, and I'm staying by it now. Destiny, Jackson Clark, Keemstar, you can see it when I fucking die. It's my fucking goddamn medical record. I've given you every goddamn phone call. I've given you every fucking text. I've given you. It's never made a single goddamn thing better. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Go f yourselves.
You could easily end this right now by just showing
I would rather you
diagnosis.
I would rather you motherfuckers continue to LARP. I would rather you motherfuckers continue to LARP than to have the last goddamn thing. The last goddamn thing.
You're the one who accused of LARPing.
Security I have in the world.
And he actually has like a doctor confirmation of the blood cancer. I'll throw $5,000 towards his medical treatment. I'll make that personal pledge right now.
Tomorrow, the biggest story in the world is going to be Boogie2988 lied about his cancer.
Good, let him go.
Okay.
Good,
and then at some point, you're going to bring out the medical papers and you're going to prove that you do have cancer. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying.
No. 0% chance.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. And then it's going to be too fucking late because everyone's going to think you lied about.
I ain't never going to do it.
Then you lied. Then you lied.
Go right ahead.
Why the would you lie about that?
I didn't.
Boogie would then temporarily take down his Twitter, as after this drama transpired, multiple big creators started uploading videos criticizing Boogie for allegedly lying about having cancer. Boogie's brother came to his defense on Twitter by tweeting, "To those who are trolling my brother, I can confirm that his diagnosis of polycythemia vera is absolutely true. He has suffered with this debilitating condition for at least 2 years. I stake my reputation as a health professional on this fact." Several days later, and Lolcow Live would return for another live show, where Boogie was confronted again by Keemstar, Wings of Redemption, and Mudahar. After streaming for 2 hours, Boogie finally admitted that he was not diagnosed with polycythemia vera.
Like I said, I still need to get the verifying test. I told you this.
So
Right, we know this. We know that everybody knows this.
I have plenty of things that I can send him. I can send him results of blood tests showing my fucking red blood cell high. We can probably give him the fucking
So
code.
Vera's not on there. Vera's not on the portal.
I don't know, man.
It's not.
I can send you a bunch of stuff.
It's
You
not.
said 4 days ago you were looking at it.
Yeah,
but you
4
weren't gonna
days ago you said you were looking at it.
Like
So
I
it's
told you,
it's
I
not
spent
on
the
there.
last. like I told you, I spent the last 2 years getting treated for it. I've been told by my doctor for the last
It's
2 years.
fine,
this is
Boogie.
fake.
Just admit it's not on the portal.
It's not on there. I told you this.
Okay,
I told
thank
I have
you.
to do the verifying test.
you.
Boogie would then reinstate his Twitter and apologize for stating he had been diagnosed with cancer when in actuality he never was. According to the internet, I lied about cancer. However, for the last 2 years I've been treating the symptoms of that cancer. Blood tests, medications and so much more. We still have one test left to do to verify which cancer it is. For now, we have been treating the polycythemia vera, which is the cancer they told me that I have. My brother has seen it in my medical charts. My girlfriend and best friend have been present when the doctor spoke of it. We are now doing more tests to confirm the polycythemia vera, or determine if there is a second cancer present. We are starting with a colonoscopy to see if there is cancer present there, as I've shown signs that prostate cancer is present. I was panicked when my doctor told me I had cancer 2 years ago, and when I was in a vulnerable state, I shared that long before I should have. It was a stupid thing to do. I should have never jumped the gun like that. I have never done a GoFundMe. I have never asked my audience for money to treat this cancer. I never have, and I never will. In fact, in my years as a YouTuber, I've donated and helped raise tens of thousands of dollars to St. Jude's Cancer Research Hospital to help people suffering with cancer. My father died of cancer, my best friend from childhood died of cancer, my friend John Total Biscuit died of cancer. Cancer is not something I would ever lie about, but I should have waited for the final test to be done and not just repeated what my doctor had to say that day. I'm sorry that I ever spoke of it, and moving forward, no matter what happens, I will not speak of it publicly. I consider this a closed matter and now will make sure it remains a private battle that is shared only with my closest loved ones. I'm sorry for those hurt or offended by either the rumors that have floated around or by my actions when I spoke too early about my cancer. Of all the mistakes and fuck-ups I've ever made in this life, this was the one that will haunt me to the bitter end, as it should. I'm genuinely sorry.
I think you understand how severe this is, right? But it's a very complex thing. Of course. You're fired. You have to be fired. You are fired. You are fired.
Boogie, boogie, why you lying to yourself? Oh, boogie, 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 you can go to hell. Just come clear.